Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening a booster box of Ravnica Allegiance. This box contains 36 packs with 15 cards each. The set was released January 25th, 2019, and pricing for this video will be as of June 26th, 2022.
Here it is, everybody. So everybody can see, fully sealed. Don't know if there's any code. If there is, enjoy. All right, let's go ahead and crack this thing open and see if we can find a Smothering Tide. That's the card to look for in this set. It's a little bit older than some of the boxes that we've opened on the channel, but I think it's okay to try new things. All right, so let's get this all set up here. That looks pretty good. And let's get opening. We're going to go through the commons on the first pack, maybe first two, and then we're just going to start going through to the rares and the mythics. So we have a Twilight Panther, and there's one of the reasons why we're going to stop in the commons. So this is the one common in the set currently valued over $1. So our persistent petitioners. So we have a Scourge Mark, we have a Bring to Trial, we have a Plague Rite, an Axebane Beast, a Burning Tree Vandal, a Justicars Portal, Get to the Point, Catacomb Crocodile, Galloping Lizrog, an Archway Angel, a Combine Guildmage, and we have Kaya Orzhov Usurper coming in as our rare. So Kaya's going to have a little bit of value. Not a ton, but a little. We'll put her over there. And then we have a Guildgate and an Emblem token. All right, so let's move on to pack number 2. There's only one common. That's the persistent petitioners that we just saw, and then 2 uncommons. So I'll try and keep an eye out for those. Just kind of thumb on through here. All right, we'll stop at the uncommons. Basilica Bellhaunt, Pretendor, Macabre Mockery. There it is, Smothering Tide. Second pack in, we get the most valuable card in the set. So let's just go ahead and get that sleeved up there. Put that in a hard shell for us. Fantastic. So currently just over $30 for this particular card. Very nice to see that. Sorry about the glare. All right, well, let's keep going. It is possible to see duplication. There's only 260, 270 cards in the set. So fingers crossed for that. All right, so we have a Bionic Upgrade, Cry of Canarium, Donovan's Acuity, and our rare is going to be a Thrash and Threat. So there's only one of these that we'd be looking for. That's the Revival Revenge. That's the only split card currently valued over $1. And the Revival Revenge is only valued at $1.03. All right, so we've got the Impassioned Orator, Prying Eyes, Senate Griffin, Simic Locket, Gate Colossus, Spirit of the Skies, Carnival Carnage, and then we have Seraph of the Scales coming in here as a mythic. It's going to be just over $1. And then we've got a token and a Guildgate. So I don't think we're going to see any basic lands. I think all we can get are the Guildgates. All right, so we have a Shimmer of Possibility. All right, so we have an Archway Angel, Knight of the Last Breath, Gates Ablaze, and a Benthic Biomancer coming in here from blue. Not a high value rare. Then a Guildgate and a Thropter. All right, Homunculus. All right, Radko's Firewheeler, Eyes Everywhere, Collision Colossus, and then our rare is going to be an Absorb. It's going to be just over $1. All right, Slime Bonds, Oligarch, Acrobat. So Wilderness Reclamation, this is going to be one of the uncommons that holds a little bit of value. Code of Constraint, and then we have a mesmerizing Benethilid, showing up, not high value. And then we have a foil Senate Courier coming in here. So common foil, and nothing in the back there. We'll place our foil over there so that we can kind of keep all the piles in view. All right, possibility, final payments. All right, Shark to Crab, Regenesis, Horse Hobbs Enforcer, and then we get an N-Rays Forerunner showing up here as our rare. Unfortunately, there's a lot of promos of this card, so not high value. Then we get a Hackerbat Uncommon in foil. Very nice to see that. Then we have a Guildgate and a Goblin. We've only seen one card valued over $10. There's a lot of lands in this set that hold some significant value. So hopefully we'll get to see one or more of those. All right, Frilled Mystic, Ministrant of Obligation, Donovan's Acuity, and a Tome of Guild Pack. Unfortunately, not high value there. None of the artifacts in this set are currently valued over $1. Passion Orator, Growth Spiral. All right, Administrative Obligation again. Cult Guildmage, Tower Defense, and a Deputy of Detention for our rare, then a Guildgate and a Spirit. All right, Thought Collapse, Runner, Clear the Mind. So we have a High Alert, Gates Ablaze, Essence Capture, and a Guardian Project showing up. This is definitely going to be one of the better rares. Not quite $10, but it is in the $9 range. So we'll just go ahead and give that one a soft sleeve and keep on rolling. So have gotten some feedback that I should go a little bit quicker, so let me know if I'm going too fast. All right, Sunder Shaman, Azoria Skyguard, Drillbit, and we got ourselves a Mass Manipulation. It's going to be just over $1. And a Guildgate and a Human. All right, so let's go ahead and slide that common pile back there and get a new one started with stack number 2. All right, Pits. All right, Skewer the Critics. So we have a Depose and Deploy, Vindicate Vampire, Resolute Watchdog, and Rampage of Clans coming in here as our rare, not high value. So we'll just move on. All right, Recluse. All right, Bankrupt in Blood, Syndicate Guildmage, Spire Mangler, and we got ourselves a Mythic Ravage Worm coming in here from the multicolor or gold. Unfortunately, not high value. Then we have a Guildgate and a Spirit. Frilled Mystic, Grappling Claws, and an Electro Dominance. It's going to be just over $1 hit. And then we have Judith coming in here as our foil rare. Hopefully not the only one of the box. Judith currently is not a high value card, but potentially in foil, she will have some value. So fingers crossed for that. If she does, I will have already put it on the screen for you. All right, Gateway Plaza, Zerta Goblin, Angelic Exaltation, Resolute Watchdog, and a Font of Agonies. Not high value. So currently, the only card in white that's valued over $1 is the Smothering Tide that we already saw. In blue, we have the Persistent Petitioners, as well as the Mass Manipulation. All right, Essence Capture, Junk Troller. We have a Sphinx of Foresight, a Skewer the Critics in foil, and then a Spirit in the back there. So in black, we're looking for Priest of Forgotten Gods and a Spawn of Mayhem. In red, we already saw the Electro Dominance. That's the only card valued over $1. In green, there's 3. There's Bionic Ooze, Guardian Project, and Wilderness Reclamation. We've already seen 2 of 3 of those. Summary Judgments. We got a Depose and Deploy. Rally to Battle, Fireblade Artist, and a Bedevil showing up here in multicolor. And then a Beast in the back. In the multicolor category, we've got 12 cards valued over $1. All right, there's our third Persistent Petitioners. I'm glad that they are persistent. Rally to Battle, Sphinx of New Prov, Combine Guildmage, and I believe our second Absorb of the opening. As I already mentioned, there's 1 split card valued over $1. There are 6 lands currently valued over $1. The Plaza of Harmony being the least at $1. And was it the Breeding Pool currently valued the most at $24. Clamor Shaman, Consecrate and Consume, Rumbling Ruin, and we have a Verify Circle coming in here as our rare from blue. Then a Guild Mage and an Illusion. All right, let's keep going. I think our Mortify, yep, Mortify is our first uncommon. Gruul Beastmaster, Scrabbling Claws, and we got a Rix Mad-Eye Reveler showing up as our rare. All right, got the Panther on top. All right, so we have a Consecrate and a Consume again. Then we have a Troll-Bred Guardian, Sphinx of Guild Pact. And there's Judith again showing up in non-foil. And then we get ourselves a foil amplifier. So we got our second foil rare. Unfortunately, neither one is going to be valued over $1 in their non-foil form. I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but be sure to stick around to the end of the opening for the MTG box analysis, where I'll cover things like the set versus observed distribution, coverage of the set, duplication, potential value, and more. All right, so we have Orzhov Racketeers, the Bionic Upgrade, Junk Troller, and Nikya of Old Ways coming in here. Not high value. All right, rounding through our second stack and getting ready to start our third. So we have a Storm Strike, Gift of Strength, Justicar's Portal, Final Payment, Gateway Sneak, Collision Colossus, Tin Street Dodger. There's our Plaza of Harmony, so that's the 1 land valued over $1. Or excuse me, that is 1 land that is valued at $1. Then we have a foil Axebane Beast and a Spirit and another Guildgate. All right, so let's go ahead and slide those piles over there and make room. Oh, can't open 2 packs at once. Let's make some room for another pile. All right, so we got a Scorch Mark, Gateway Plaza, Sphinx, Screaming Shield, Code of Conduct, and we got Zagana Utopian Speaker coming in here. Unfortunately, not high value. Then a Guildgate and an Ooze token. I don't believe any of the tokens are valued over $1. I'll be sure to cover that in the box analysis at the end of the video. If they are... All right, now what have I done here? All right, Fairy Duelist, Senate Guildgate, Sky Tether, Azoria Skyguard, and a Mirror March showing in for our rare, and then a Thropter in the back. So far, not the best box, with only one card valued over $10 and one card valued at $9. We are seeing some common uncommon value, but I don't think it's going to be enough to make up the box or the price for the box. Gatebreaker Ram, Smelt Ward Ingus, Rampage of the Clans coming in, and then a Guild and an Ooze. I really hope there's a few lands in this pile of backs over here. Feral, Thrall, another High Alert, Racketeers, Incubation Incongruity, Awaken for Erstwhile, Guildgate, and an Illusion. All right, Sage Row Savant, Ill-Gotten Inheritance, fun card to play with. Sunder Shaman, Flames of Razebore, Wall of Lost Thoughts. We'll get ourselves a Gutter Bones for our rare with a Goblin in the back. We kind of hit a lull on our value here. Come on. Screaming Shield, Galloping Lizrod, Cavalcade of Calamity, another fun card to play with. Glass of the Guild Pack as our rare. Unfortunately, not a high value rare. All right, Goblin up front. All right, clear the stage. Pretender, Blood Mist Infiltrator, Bedazzle showing up as our rare. Again, not the split card we're looking for. Got 5 packs to go. There's 5 lands I'm looking at. Come on, Blood Crypt or Breeding Pool. All right, Pitless Pontiff, Skatewing Spy, Clan Guildmage, and a Tessa Karlov showing up as our rare. Tessa does have a little bit of value. Or Tysa, however you want to pronounce it. You won't be offended. She's just cardboard. All right, the Acrobats. For Clan Crusher, Light Up the Stage. Flames of Razebore. There's a Breeding Pool. Oh, I thought we were going to see a foil good land. So, Breeding Pool, the most valuable, or excuse me, second most valuable card in the set after our Smothering Tide, valued at just over $24 as of right now. Couldn't get that inside of a case for sure, and put that right next to our Smothering Tide. So 2 packs in, we got the Smothering Tide, and then we went all the way to 3 packs to the end to get the Breeding Pool. Roller Coaster. All right, Windstorm Drake, Incubation Incongruity, Cry of Carnarium, yeah, and then Unbreakable Formation, and a Guildgate and a Zombie. All right, the Orador, the Engineer, the Setarok, Forbidding Spirits, and a Kaya's Wrath coming in here as our rare. Unfortunately, not high value, and then the Thropter. All right, last pack, and then we move on to the MTG box analysis. All right, Runner, oh, wrong pile. Karkle, Possibility, Strike, Right, Beast, the Vandal, the Crocodile, the Oligarch, Active Treason, Dagger Caster, Cavalcade of Calamity, Night of Last Breath, and our last rare is a Theater of Horrors. Not a great ending. All right, so I'll be back in just a moment with the MTG box analysis.
The Ravnica Allegiance set contains a total of 272 cards. In addition to the booster pack, this set was sold in 2 Planeswalker decks. These decks contain 13 exclusive cards not found in booster packs. However, 5 of those cards are basic lands. Therefore, in the booster box we just opened, we were only eligible to see the 30 cards of each color, plus the 80 gold and multicolor cards, 12 artifacts, and 17 non-basic lands. Let's take a look at how this box was distributed. This chart shows the foils that we saw in orange, the non-foils in green, and the set in gray as our baseline. In the non-foil space, we saw between 65 and 72 cards for each of the 5 colors of Magic, only a variance of 7. In the foil space, we saw 7 total foil cards, with 2 being gold, 2 being red, 1 blue, 1 green, and 1 Guildgate. If you're a set collector, this chart is for you. Here's a look at the unique card coverage of this set for the booster box. In the non-foil space, the only color category that we saw 100% coverage of was artifacts. We came close in some others, but just didn't see all the cards. In the foil space, we had far less coverage with only 7 foils in the entire box. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in the non-foil space, we saw every single common in the set. We saw 95% of the uncommons, 50% of the rares, and 27% of the mythics. In the foil space, we saw 4 commons, 1 uncommon, and 4 rares. Being a booster box product, duplication is to be expected. Out of the 540 cards we saw, 335 were repeats, giving this box a duplication percentage of 63%. Also of note, this box contained playsets of 58 common cards and 6 of the Storm Strike card. Here's a look at all the cards we were eligible to see in the booster pack by dollar category. This set contains 7 cards currently valued over $10, 1 card over $5, and 19 cards valued over $1. The remaining 232 cards in the set are all under $1. Now let's take a look at the value that we saw in this box for the non-foil space. In this box we had 3 big hits. They were the Guardian Project at $10.10, and the 2 most expensive cards in the set, the Breeding Pool at $23.69, and the Smothering Tithe at $32.45. We also saw 13 of the cards valued over $1, but the remaining 553 cards have a market price value under $1. In the foil space, we had 2 hits, which for only getting 7 foils in the box is pretty darn good. The Judith Scourge Diva in non-foil is 69 cents, but in foil, she's $3.63. That's a foil factor of 5x. And to my complete shock, the uncommon 74-cent Skewer the Critics in foil is an amazing $20.95, which is a foil factor of 28x. So how did this box perform? I purchased this box from Card Kingdom for $179.99. We opened up 36 packs with 15 cards each, seeing a total of 540 cards. In the non-foil space, we saw $130.77 of value. In the foil space, we saw $25.78, and the tokens added $5.48. This brought the box total up to $162.03 in card value, which happens to be a loss of $17.96 for me, which means that we only saw 90% of the box price returned in card value. After a little bit of research, I found that you can pick these boxes up for as low as $135 on eBay, $140 on TCG Player, and even Amazon has them for $160. I probably should have done a little bit more diligence when selecting a location to purchase from. Maybe next time. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more MTG box analysis. Until next time, do something amazing.